What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mikey, and it is time for another episode of To the Edge of the Sky. Yes, I believe I have the all updated version, so new visuals, everything like that. I'm excited. We finished the first phase of Chapter 1, so let's get into it. Here, let me get my little camera down here. Yeah, Chapter 1, Phase 2, Resurgence. Sounds crazy. Alright. Let's get into it, y'all. We gotta get our base back. We gotta do it. Alright, we've broken off into our teams, with me by myself. Of course, it's raining. I don't mind the rain. I look dope. You got a hood. We're fine. I sigh, grateful for my hood. Oh, look at that. I was right. I've heard it's always raining in the slums. I hope this won't affect Four's mission. Ooh, we're in the slums, man. I didn't know there would be slums in Olympia. Listening to the rain gently pattering against my hood, my mind drifts back to the exchange I just had with Six. Will you be okay? Whoa. That's his new getup? Me? Is that you, Six? You look so different now. That's crazy. Looks like the Green Lantern or something. I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not. I like this old one, man. Oh, I guess we're going into a mission right now, so he's got to get mission ready. But I did like his, casual looking outfit. Yeah, you're the only one going solo for a bit. Are you kidding me? I've got the easiest job out of everyone. In fact, I feel guilty about it. There could be enemies in the building, though. Don't let your guard down. Besides, Four need absolute concentration to do his job. Your mission is just as important. I know, but even still, it's not nearly as dangerous as what you're all doing. It's Five who's taking the biggest risk. I put a hand on Six's shoulder. You're worried too, right? Man, that rain was loud. Once it stopped, I was like, oh my god, I could hear myself again. Although you aren't showing it. Are you scared? Maybe so. But Five isn't going in there all alone. That's true. I'll watch over him from the shadows. I don't know. I don't know if I like your outfit, J-Hope. It's J-Hope, right? It doesn't even look like him that much anymore. I'm assuming that's supposed to be J-Hope. I'm still debating whether I like it or not. I'm not really thrilled with it. I'm sure he feels safer just because you're there. I knew I would. Take 7. Because now I can't give him his Michelangelo voice. I take a deep breath and let it out. We're talking like this now. Everyone was ordered to keep their operative field view or FO or OFV open. That way we can all keep an eye on how everyone's doing at any time. So you just need to relax, Mikey. It'll be alright. You just need to survey that building and wait for Four to meet up at the rendezvous point. Four. I'm sure he's alright. He's gotta be. That's right. Gotta keep focused on what I have to do. With a nod to myself, I run off into the night. Less than half an hour later, I've made it to the rendezvous point without any problems. I like the background shot on this. It's scary how fast Six unlocked that door. He was gone before I even got here. I hope they were able to set up local communications, too. There don't seem to be any Kairos operatives around, but quiet rain just makes me nervous. I place my back against the wall to feel safer. Shifting from foot to foot, I feel antsy as I wait for Four. Minutes pass. Finally, I just give in. I might as well just check on how Five's doing. I begin to mess with the settings on my ARO. Ooh! I like his redesign, man. That's tight. And who is this character? When I turn on the OFV, 5 is already inside the phase building. I'm surprised to see there's someone with him. I'm telling you, we weren't expecting any kind of delivery. Ugh, who is that even? I've never seen her before. I'm so jealous! I set my arrow to scan her identity. Phantasm database facial recognition search complete. Administrative staff member Marissa Whitwer. Updating display name. I don't know who let you in. 5 size rather dramatically. I like his new design. V looks pretty cool. J-Hope I wasn't thrilled about. V I like. I like his little futuristic glasses. But is he... Oh, he's trying to look like a delivery guy here. That's why. I was like, why has he got like a kind of basic setup? I get it. It's a costume. Don't you have bigger things to concern yourself with? You mean like the frickin' invasion going on here? Whatever's going on here is none of my concern. But don't attempt to stop me from completing my job. I got a job to complete, lady. What kind of delivery service would be here in the middle of the night? The Kairos operative approaches the two just then, and he looks scary AF. As he looks at Marissa, I tense. Please don't hurt her. Why are you here? There was this weird guy wandering in. She was sticking her nose into things she had nothing to do with, as people so often do. The man gestures to Marissa. Get back to your room until we call for you. The woman looks as if she wants to say something more, but briskly walks off instead. Bye! Oh, I didn't realize my face was covering this dude's face. Oh, I was the bad dude. I'm looking for the guy in charge here. The operative eyes 5 up and down. I swallow as he does. Will he recognize him? You from ADS? You don't recognize my uniform? One of you other people let me in and I ran in to get you. The man's eyes narrow at 5. How did you know who I was? You aren't the one in charge here? You match the description I was given by our client. I could see the man visibly relax. No, I am. I don't have the item prepared though. You're a bit early. I'm scary. It might take a while. That's fine, I expected as much. Is there somewhere I can wait? Wait? Yeah. I've been working a long shift. Want to relax, to be honest. I get that. Same for me tonight. You understand, right? This is way too casual when the lady that works there, they're being invaded by like an enemy force, and she's like, yeah, just the invasion going on, that's what bothers me. Like, wouldn't they be holding all these people hostage and stuff? And like, I know they get their information delivered from this group, but there wouldn't be any type of like check or anything like that. It's like, is this the right guy? Is this not a big bamboozle going on? You know, am I getting tricked here and everything? Because you're getting tricked, boy. Shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I should have said that. I'm just thinking about the story. I'm like, darn. I'm sorry. It's exhausting. Sorry, I was trying not to cuss, but I should have done that. It's exhausting and I missed dinner. Would it be okay if I use your cafeteria? Come with me. What is going on here? Way too casual, dude. You're invading. You're invading like this place, and this is one of the guys you were just fighting. He's got some glasses. He's like Superman, you know? He's got some glasses on, and he's like, I'm Clark Kent. I've never seen Superman in my entire life. Never, not once. Hey, you got any food? I let out the breath I've been holding as the two begin to walk down the hall. The sub-leader brings 5 to the cafeteria. There's almost no one in the cafeteria except 2 Kairos ops are probably there as guards. They look pretty cool. I'll have someone sent for you in a little bit. Do you know how long it'll take? I want to make sure I finish eating. The man shrugs. We're dealing with a lot of security. I want him to sound like a nerd now or something. So it could be a half hour or more. That's fine. Good luck. The man grunts and turns to leave, but then looks back at 5. Don't leave this area. What? You're bad at your job, bro. I don't want to have to kill you. You're bad at your job. None of this should be happening. Isn't like Phantasm and FaZe or whatever, we're supposed to be like some elite kind of soldiers, and this is how lax your security is, dude? Fine, of course. I promise you, the only reason I'm here is to complete my job. Wink, wink. The man grunts again and leaves the room. 5 watches the man leave before making his next move. 6. There are 2 guards already on it. You see in the top right? I like the way he looks in the top right. That little extra piece of flair that he's got going on, those like little green highlights and stuff. I like that. 5 simply turns and begins walking towards the bar while whistling, so I can't see the 2 guards anymore. A few moments later, 6's voice comes over the comms. Done. Your materials are behind the bar. Thanks, 6. The target is left. I'll shift then. 5 moves to lift his shirt. Then pauses. Oh. Since there's a girl on our on the team now, should I turn the OFB? Being so modest. You're the man with the abs. Oh no. V's not the one with the abs. That was Jungkook. I was confusing you for a second. He's all dressed up in the blue now, and I was like, oh, it's 0. It's not. It's 5. I quickly moved to turn it off myself. What? You ain't trying to peep no V-abs? Through the comms I say, it's okay, I'm not watching. With the sigh, I count our blessings that everything is going well so far. I better do another check to make sure I'm alone before reactivating the OFB. Excuse me. Nodding myself, I set off to do just that. After checking the building again, I find that I'm still, in fact, alone. A good thing, but a little creepy, and I'm getting tired again. At least the rain stopped. I'll just check on them again. It's good to know your team's status, right? Check on 5. Yeah, boy! Now he looks like one of the Kairos bad guys. He looks cool. When I turn back on 5's OFV, I'm surprised to see him casually wandering the corridors. You see, this design is cool, man. This is dope. I like. This time dressed differently. He must be looking for Rasuke. Ace's voice comes over the comms. Hey, 5, I don't know if I'm thrilled with Jimin either. Like, what's this mesh like area? It almost reminds me of like, remember Wrath Khan from Star Trek? Khan wore this kind of outfit, but it's a little flamboyant version of it. I don't like, whatever. They gotta make them all look different. Hey, 5, don't forget that guy will be looking for you. What do you think he'll do if he comes and you're not there? Someone told me I was gonna be shook by his look, and I'm not. I like the pink hair, but I do not like this mesh. I don't like the mesh. I love the way V looks right now. This is brilliant. I love it. I don't know. Let's see the full body of 8, and then maybe be like J-Hope's, because J-Hope's I didn't like one, but I like the other one. Speed up the pace, will ya? 5's voice comes in a playful whisper as he peeks into an empty room. You worry about too much. I know what I'm doing. It won't be good if I look like I'm in a rush. 5 continues striding down the hall until a woman comes into view. Hey. 5 stops in his tracks. Sup? Sup, boo? Where are you headed? Why do you want to know? That hair. What about it? Something shifts about 5, but I can't tell what it is. The woman's body becomes noticeably more relaxed. He's using his special powers. His charm powers. You're Phoenix, right? Ooh, whoa! Whoa! I didn't even realize. Look at his now, like his art now, dude. His eyes changed. He's got like tattoos and stuff. His skin is like pale. See, this is like when I Photoshop together all like the thumbnails and stuff. I always find this picture of V, and I've been wondering when it was gonna come into place. And it looks dope. I like that one. I've heard about you joining recently, but I thought you were down at FaZe HQ. 5 shrugs. Things are pretty chill here, so they sent me here. Why'd they send a kid? And what do you mean things are pretty chill here in this place we're invading? I don't really get the dynamic of what's going on here. Isn't Suga like our death machine somewhere here in this building? You have a death machine in the building. You're too calm. Even if she's under the influence of some type of like some charm augmentation or whatever. There needs to be more urgency here. Do they think we can handle it or can't handle it? 5 shrugs again. Hell if I know. Probably just wanted more ground covered. You think I'm gonna question the frickin' boss? Well, you got a point there. There's no doubt a rookie questioning her would annoy the boss. Just be careful. These aren't bureaucrats like Phase HQ. Yeah. Highly trained deadly operatives, blah blah blah. The OFV moves a little unsteadily and I narrow my eyes. Did 5 just sway then, or did I imagine it? We all know by now Phase is a giant pain in the ass. That's right. So keep your wits about you. I don't want to see more unnecessary deaths. You see, that's another thing. There's so many random people just showing up while they're in the middle of like an operation and like an invasion. Wouldn't they think this is some type of ploy? Aren't they dealing with like special agents and stuff? The lack of urgency is annoying me. I want to see all the new outfits though. I want to see BTS in new outfits. 5 gives a brief nod and the woman finally walks off down the hall. 5 keeps striding along as if nothing happened. You did well, 5. My name's Namjoon and you did good. Oh, what? They didn't change Jin? I guess they did. His face is a little bit better. Yeah, you know what? They did fix up his face a little bit. He didn't look like Jin 100% in the other one, but this one it looks like they have. Or maybe this is just the small version and like the big version or whatever looks the same. We'll find out. Of course, it was mostly thanks to my intel. Because I'm a genius. Oh yeah, he's the butler like, oh, yes. Of course, it was mostly thanks to my intel. Give him goofy. I should do that. I love Jin. Of course, it was mostly thanks to my intel. My suspicions were right. It looks like Kairos really does know all of their members. Who cares about your suspicions right now? Oh, so he's supposed to look like a guy that really is? Oh yeah, Phoenix, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Just that was scary. Everything could have ended right there. I can't believe you're so calm. I'm not really. But I trust 3's data. Naturally. Naturally. Yes. My data is always correct. 5 enters another hallway and peeks into another room. His voice comes in again as a whisper. Oh, you know what I just realized too? They said he's the Oracle or whatever and like that. Making a prediction. Jin is a robot. He's a cyborg or something like that. Making a prediction on it. It's going to come out later. If I'm right, you'll remember it here. If I'm wrong, it's just a shot in the dark, but... His voice comes in again as a whisper. Found Raske. No enemies. They don't seem to be around. I'm going in now. Without waiting for an answer, he steps inside the room. The medical lab. Ooh, this looks like Westworld, man. I like this. I really like the background art for this. Sorry, I'm peeping it out for a second. Yeah, it reminds me of Westworld, dude. I like it. This is where Dr. Park works. It's the medical lab. I wonder if she's okay. A blonde man whips around to face 5 immediately. His name is Hyun Bjorgensen. Yes. 5 removes his mask. Sergeant Raske. How did you find me, Kairos Worm? We have 5 seconds. If you do not give me a good enough answer, I will not hesitate to break your neck. What is going on? See, drop it in the comments. Like, explain exactly what happened here, because they're invading their base and stuff, and this guy is like, he's part of what's it called? Our group, Phase, Phantasm. I don't get why they haven't, like, killed these people or, like, taken them hostage or prisoner. They're just letting them do whatever. Man, Kairos is not good at hostile takeovers, I swear. He's gonna break my neck if he doesn't give me a good answer. Please don't hurt me. I am a friend. And I have a message for you. A message from whom? From friends that don't from friends that want to take back your home. Prove it. 10 knew you'd say that. They said to tell you that you still owe them for that broken table in their room. They also said they'd kill you if you mess this up. Huh, sounds like 10. 10 ain't got no time for this. Alright, so maybe I believe you. What's the message? 5 takes out a small data device and holds it out to Rasuke. Rasuke glares down at it before quickly grabbing it out of 5's hand and going over to a nearby computer. Is 4 here? Rasuke glances at 5, looking suspicious as ever. No. He'll have to go find a way out of this mess. I assume that he's healed enough. I had no intentions of stopping him. Oh. After tapping at the computer for a bit, Rasuke quickly reads whatever he sees on the screen. However, I will locate him and pass him the message. You should leave before you put us both at any more risk. Thank you. 5 gives Rasuke a slight bow and heads for the door. 9. I'm going back to the cafeteria now. Good job, 5. You've done perfectly. Thank you. Thank you, Namjoon. I'll shift again and try to stall the leader as long as possible. Just be careful, alright? That guy didn't seem very friendly. I'll be fine. I can make friends with anyone, remember? I'm drawn out of the visuals I was watching by sound. The sound of footsteps falling against the hard floor. For a moment, I almost panic, but I quickly disconnect from the OFV cam and look towards the sound. 4. It's Suga! Yeah! Your boy 4. Suga's back to stamp some necks, y'all. Yeah. His new art looks tight. I love his jacket. His hair looks cool too. I like 4. 4 stands there with a huge weapon slung across his slender body. He's ready to do business. He's gonna snap Kairos' necks. I have a little sip of my drink over. Ah, delicious. I wish they would have showed this weapon. Is it a rifle? Is it a sword? Is it a scythe? I realized that he must have let me hear him, so not to scare me this time. 4. See him casually just standing there like this. I have the urge to hug him and make sure he's alright. Hug 4. I give into it without thought, rushing forward and wrapping my arms around him, pulling him into a tight hug. I love you, 4. I'm so happy to see you're alright. 4 scoffs, and I feel a firm hand pushing me away, almost making me stumble back a few steps. Ooh, is he a robot too? Are they all robots? Am I a robot? We get into Westworld like stuff here. Like, why are they so strong? Why do they have all these weird abilities and everything like that? Is it augmentations like Deus Ex kind of, you know, or like implants, or are they full on like cyborgs? Were they human, or are they androids? Were they like 100% like robot, or are they just people? I don't know. I like cracking open the story before it happens, and I'm getting Westworld vibes here. I'm getting everybody is a robot Westworld vibes. 10 though, because 10 has the robotic arm, which makes me think they're augmentations. They might be augmentations. I might be wrong. Disregard what I just said. They might be robots. I definitely think Jin is for some reason. Him too. Suga is also making me think robot. And then V was just shifted and doing all that other stuff. He was like transforming, wasn't he? Or was he just... Yeah, he's like a shapeshifter. They're robots, dude. I don't know. That's my theory. We'll keep going. They're all like trapped in hell. Cause V stabbed his alcoholic father because he was abusing his sister. Just start explaining the BTS fictional universe. Sorry. Let's get back. We got derailed for a little bit. Let's get back in. What the hell do you think you're doing? You're giving me a hug. I'm angry, Suga. I'm either sleeping or snapping necks. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do it again without asking. Force silently glares at me for a moment, making me wish I could sink into the ground. I should have realized he wouldn't like it. I should have asked first, at least. It seems that was enough to satisfy him, though. His glare softens, and he quickly reverts back to his usual self. Are you okay, though? Force sighs deeply. Hey, what's with you? Is that how you say that? Hey. I don't know, Aish. I'm fine. I look him all over, searching for signs of the wound he suffered. But then my eyes land on the large black briefcase he's carrying. What's inside? Is that a... Never seen a gun before? Honestly, no. Not in real life. Force steps forward and brushes past me, although careful not to let the briefcase touch me. Good, that's how it should be. He starts to walk, but I stand still, overcome by memories. Yeah, I've heard the stories of how it used to be in the past. Due to my position in the clan, I was usually taught about history, mistakes of the past. Because of the lethal weapons obtained by ordinary people, many lives were senselessly lost. Innocent lives were violently ended, for no reason other than that gun owners wanted to cling to some pathetic attempt at power. Big anti-gun position here. Force stops walking, and I can't help but keep talking. My heart still aches at the stories I've been told. So, like, do they live in a society that has, like, abolished weapons or whatever, and, like, this is rare to see guns? Well, yeah, let's no. Yeah, they have. He snapped necks in the beginning when they were fighting. She had a scythe that they had. There was explosions, but I don't remember guns. Oh, when the magician or whatever, she had a gun. She's a criminal, so interesting. Have they abolished guns? It seems like it. Whatever, cool. So many lives are always lost because of human stupidity, greed, and vanity. Yet life is so precious, difficult to grow and maintain, and they've never made any sense to me hearing those stories. I always wondered, how could ordinary people think they should wield the power to end life in seconds? How could they have thought having that unneeded, egotistical, cowardly privilege was worth risking the murder of innocent people? Nothing is worth that. Nothing. Ford finally looks back at me, putting down the briefcase for a moment. That's right. I know more than anyone how lethal this is. Because I've killed mad people, y'all. I'm snapping necks. I'm Suga baby. Dangerous weapons don't belong in the hands of entitled idiots. Only super awesome K-pop bands. The only people who should have lethal weapons are those who intend to kill with them. Alright. Having this makes me a murderer. I accepted that a long time ago. Still, I wish I didn't have to use it. That's pretty dope. This makes me a murderer. But I got to. Yeah, Suga is definitely my favorite character in this so far. Huh? Ford closes his eyes and sighs, rubbing the back of his neck. I just mean, on this mission, because of 5. 5? Ford begins walking away from me again. He hates any weapon, but he hates guns the most. They terrify him. Oh, so I try to avoid using them on missions with him. Enough talking. Ford bends down and lifts his briefcase, but even from behind, I don't miss him wincing. Are you sure you're feeling alright? I said I'm fine. And I've got a job to do, so it doesn't matter. It's not the answer I was looking for. It's what you get. Come on. We gotta get up to the roof. The conversation forcibly ended. I silently followed Ford. The moment we reach the rooftop, I move in front of Ford, My eyes rapidly scan the area, carefully looking for any signs of Kairos. I know it's unlikely for them to be here, but everything that's happened, there's no such thing as too much caution. With the area sweep complete, we move into position and settle in by the railing. Ford carefully sets down the long, sleek briefcase he's been carrying. Ooh, it's a sniper rifle, isn't it? He's gonna set up that sniper rifle and scope out the priestess. I'm into it. With a few clicks on the side, it opens to reveal a sniper rifle. And Mikey's right again, as always. He's definitely a robot. He pulls it out and sets everything up. The way he moves betrays just how used he is to this. As he gets into position, I sit back a little out of the way with the full view of what's behind us. It's quiet while we wait. Only the ambient sounds of the city filling in the silence between us. Oh, you should have cued ambient city sounds right there. I glance at Four. Hey, is it okay if we talk? I talk like this now, like you. Oh, yeah, not for long, but yeah, I'm waiting on the signal. Oh, I nod. Though he agrees to it, he doesn't actually start talking. What? You asked him if he wants to talk, and you know this guy doesn't talk, and you expect him to just start... I'm pouring out my heart to you. I'm just scared all the time, and I feel like I can't tell other people that I'm scared. And I just love killing so much. Oops, there we go, killing again. He's Combrobulus Michael or whatever from Rick and Morty. Well, there we go, killing again. Right, up to me then. Yeah. Sometimes I annoy myself in this game. Like the player character. I try to think of something I could ask him. Something that wouldn't distract him from the mission objective. Dude, we're trying to kill people. And we're always about talking. I mean, I get it. It's like a dialogue game. But it's still like... I don't know. I'm going to move on. I should probably skip on the deep philosophical questions about the human condition then. Yeah. What should I ask him? How about those bears? Hey, how about those bears, Suga? Got any advice for a newbie? How are you really? That's annoying. This is going to sound really random. That's annoying too. Got any advice? There's one question that immediately comes in mind. One that I absolutely need to know. Got any advice for a newbie? Ford doesn't say anything. He's annoyed. He's very annoyed. He's super annoyed, and he's like, we've got to kill people. I'm trying to get in this mind frame right here. Not trying to have tea in a chat. Trust that your team will back you up. Especially if you're about to do something that will get you hurt. I nod along with his explanation. It makes sense. If you can't trust the people on your team, who can you trust? Got any more words of wisdom, oh great one? I quip, and surprisingly, he snorts with laughter. His laugh is quiet and restrained. I get the sense he's keeping himself in check for the mission. He should be. Still, I can't help but feel I can't help but feel pleased that I managed to make Four of all people laugh. Yeah, I got some. Don't let 8's cat into your room, or you'll have a layer of fur over everything for weeks. Real talk, dude. I used to have a roommate who had a cat. Come in my room, play around with it for a little bit, and it's like, oh, great. Now every black t-shirt I own has cat hair on it. Awesome. You don't even have to be wearing it. It just ends up everywhere. It's like, where is this coming from? They're little, like, how big is a cat? Oh, my gosh. I love cats. I hate cat fur. Ugh. Yeah, don't let that cat in your room. Gotcha. I'll make sure to keep him out. Keep that cat out of my room. We'll quickly fall into silence again. I can hear the others discussing directions in my ear. I realize that Four and I still have a moment to talk. Man, you were just all about talking, lady. How'd you end up scouted by FaZe? If you don't mind me asking. I don't, and I didn't. I invented FaZe. You didn't? I signed up. I think that's about as much of an answer I'll get from him before it continues on. Did the big exam everyone does. Got a promising score, so they let me become a trainee. Oh, I see. I'd heard about the exam before. The FaZe aptitude test. Though only through rumors and bits and pieces that I managed to gather from my time of traveling with my clan. but hearing about it through bits and pieces couldn't even ever compare to actually being able to ask someone. A little sip of my drink here. Green tea is delicious. Arizona. 4 doesn't seem particularly opposed to the questions, so I decided to push my luck a little bit further. I'm gonna annoy this guy. How old are you when you became a trainee? See, I like this stuff. This is what I like, because they're like incorporating how BTS was like trainees, and then they became, you know, BTS or whatever, like through Big Hits Entertainment's like artist management, or what would you call that? Development, artist development and stuff like that. So now we got their like special agent cyberpunk version where they were trainees and now they're all super awesome dope agents. In the middle of that, I totally just spaced out. I'm like, what am I talking about? I like it though. I like the whole trainee thing. So let's find out about 4. How old was he when he became a trainee? 17. Is that real? Is that how old he was when he became a 17 or a trainee for Big Hit? That's really young, though not as young as when Zero started. It's got to be what their real trainee ages were. See, I'm back in there. Back in there. Wasn't liking all these questions, but now this question opened up a little piece of information that I actually like, so good job. I wonder how old the other words when they started. I felt somewhat uncomfortable at the thought, but if they were just trainees, then at least they wouldn't be put into dangerous situations until they were adults. Whatever other questions I might have thought. Whatever other questions I might have thought are quickly thrown away as our comms come to life. Ready. Alright, see, now he's back into his old form. Good job. Good job. I like it. 5's voice sounds unusually quiet in my ear, but it's enough to bring the tension back to me in full force. I have to remind myself not to clench my jaw so tightly as I glance at 4. He's got this. We've got this. I have the target in my sights. 5. Shift your body to the right. Even in a situation like this, I can't help but notice how steady 4's trigger finger is. I try to control my breathing as the tension only grows. 5. 4 is ready. Don't make a move, okay? Move a little to the left. Yeah, that's it. Now, don't move. Taking the shot. Oh my god, that was so loud! Ah, man, I was ready for it, but that deafened me. Oh my god, I remembered the gunshot in the last one. I was like, this is going to be loud, so let's brace for it. That still was so loud. Holy cow. They need to tone down that sound effect. What? Did it hit? Yeah. I don't know how to feel. What do I say? Good job? Congratulations? A life was just ended down there? Man, you got a lot of hang-ups about killing people for being in a group that's probably gonna kill people. Didn't you have to murder people in your clan too? Weren't you like some mad... See, maybe I'm putting assumptions here, but if you're in some weird, like, nomadic clan that's wandering around the wastelands, I'm sure you're not a stranger to violence. That's all I'm saying. I like the smooth beat they got going here. Yeah. Oh. Come take the shot, girl. Yeah. Ah, man. I like... I'm gonna go over here. Alright. A life was just ended down there. Well, whatever, man. They're attacking you, dude. Why? You guys feel bad? I don't feel bad. Whatever. You got the murder machine to do it. What could I possibly say to 4 or 5 right now? While struggling with my thoughts, an unfamiliar voice rings in my comms. Hello, Mikey. A long time no see. Who this? That voice. In that moment, I feel a sharp pang of clarity Nish? Who are you talking to? Someone is contacting me. I haven't heard that name in a while. I hoped a reunion would be face to face first, but it's good to hear your voice again. How are you? How are you contacting me through my ARO? Why right now? Don't tell me you're with the enemy. We need to try and track them. You're blind, Mikey. Kairos isn't the enemy. FaZe is. I knew it. We are the bad guys. Why would they have your main character be some like nomadic like person and everything, and then you go into like the cyberpunk world? Of course it's gonna be some weird horrible dystopia, and we're gonna be the gatekeepers of this horrible dystopia. I knew it. Oh my god. But are we gonna ally with Kairos and then bring down this oppressive regime together? I don't know. What do you mean? Hold on. Rewind it. Sorry. I'm right way too ahead. Kairos seemed like a bunch of bad guys, so what's your explanation, Nish? Nish. Kairos is trying to fix things to make it better for everyone, not just the rich and powerful. I knew it. Knew it. There's some weird Marxist guerrilla group. I don't want to get too political on this, so let's just continue. How can you say that kind of crap, Nish? How can you? Especially after all Kairos is done. I haven't known if you were okay all this time, and now you're contacting me out of the blue, saying you're with the people who caused all of this hell? You really don't get what's going on, or why I have to do this. You're always so stubborn. Unfortunately, I can't allow your team to track me. We'll continue this conversation later. Click, bye! No, I hang up. I'm not saying all this. I hung up. I hung up first. That's how I played it. I'd be like, oh, this dude gonna hang up on me? No, bye. Boom! I win. I'm the best. Ah! They cut out, huh? Who was that? My twin brother. Oh! Oh! You have a twin brother in Kairos? I don't know. I didn't, but now I do. He's not really my brother. He's like, he's like, he is my brother, but is he my brother? He didn't give me a birthday card or nothing this year. It's okay. Let's handle that later. The sun will be up soon. We need to get down to FaZe. It'll take us a while to get through it as it is. Shaken, but in no position to argue while my team is at risk. I nod. Yeah, you're right. 5 needs us. The team needs us. It's time to see what our plan has wrought. We don't say a word as we make our way down towards FaZe. Alright, that's a perfect place to stop, it sounds like. Gonna save right here, in here. And I'll save here for... Why not? Oh, man. Yeah, that was dope. I had a good time with that one. Here, let me put on my big face. Let me put on my big face. Let me put on my big face here. Oh. Oh, man. All right, so what do we kill somebody? I don't even know who we killed, dude. See, that's why I don't like the talking sometimes, because like it's like right in the middle of like the action phases of the story, and then I get caught up in the dialogue, and then I forget what we're doing. And then I'm like, what are we doing? What's going on? And I'm sure all of you at home who've like read this like right through and just, you know, are grasping it. When I'm reading like the words or whatever and I'm saying stuff in between it, I just totally get derailed. So I'm like, who did we just kill? I seriously don't know. Oh, man. And I know... Was it that one guy who told us to stay in the cafeteria? I don't No. And they're like, V, just don't move. And they're shooting someone behind him. I can see what they're doing. They're like, for this, I imagine they would put like a little miniature cutscene or something like that if they had a little more, you know, resources and stuff like that. You know, just like a little reticle on like a building. It's like, oh, dude, that's a guy, boom. And then the sound effect. But yeah, man, it takes resources. It takes a lot. And props to them for changing up like all the artwork and everything. I'm not thrilled with all of them, but you know, good job. You gotta update your look. Yeah, I don't know, man. J-Hope's was a little, I liked him in the suit, in like the green suit. I'm hoping this like green outfit is just like his like operative outfit. And the same thing with Jimin. Like I hope that's like his, but he's like a non-combatant operative. I don't know. I liked his casual look better, to be honest. Suga. I like Suga's new look. He looked new, at least to me. But I haven't seen Suga in like, it's been weeks now. Oh man, it was good though. And I knew it too. As soon as he's here again, we're killing people. So good. Definitely like pump some action into it. I'm excited to see what happens with our mission as it unfolds. This beat. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna continue the story. Please like and subscribe if you had fun today. Yeah, I hope I'm not like, am I close to the end? I don't know. I have no idea like where I am in the story. So if we're gonna keep continuing as long as we can. So tune in next time. Sorry. I've just been blabbing on for like 5 minutes here. I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time, all right? Good night.